back to my channel. I'm Anushka, and with this video I'm starting a new series on the channel called What's Up with the Book World. Basically, everything and anything about books, latest gossips, news about authors, about writers, about books, what are the latest releases, anticipated one, all such things will be covered in this series. I'm planning to post one video per month and I'll compile the data of the past month, include it in that list. If you have any more suggestions, okay, the topics which you would want me to include in this series, please comment down below, or also you can email me with your ideas, or you can contact me on Instagram. Alright, so let's get started with the first segment of our news bulletin, latest releases. And now in this section I'll be sharing the books that were released in the past month. In this case it's January. Of course I haven't included all the books that were published, only the ones that were most anticipated and the most popular ones. The first one is To Paradise by Hanya Yanagihara. The synopsis that I read, what I can perceive is that it's a book about a fictional world, rewritten world in New York, which deals with three sections, and we see the lives of people for a span of 200 years. That is from 1893 to 2093. That's a lot. The second one is Reckless Girls by Paula Hawkins or Rachel Hawkins? Rachel Hawkins. Yeah. Where is it? Yeah, here it is. Well, it says there's one island, 6 visitors and countless secrets. So personally, to me, it gives me like And Then There Were vibes. Whenever there's an island, I always think about And Then There Were none. And next we have House of Sky and Breath, one of the most anticipated books like releases of this year. I haven't read the first book as well, though I really want to, but when the books are thick, you know, the length of them keeps me away. I feel like I want a dedicated time to read these kind of books, which is why I haven't read it. Please comment down below if you have read it. What are your thoughts? Please, influence me into reading this book. Next we have Reminders of Him by Colleen Hoover. You guys know that It Ends With Us is one of my favorites, but except that I did not enjoy any of her work. Now this one seems interesting enough. Okay, so this is about a troubled young mother who yearns for a shot at redemption because she has been jailed, and once she's out after 5 years, she wants to meet her daughter, but no one, people are creating hurdles. No one wants her to meet her daughter, but there's only one person named Ledger Ward, who is a bar owner, who helps her into meeting her daughter. And last we have The Ark. Honestly, I haven't heard about this book, but when I searched for the latest release in January, this one did show up high in the search bar. And also, after reading its synopsis, I was interested. So it says that it is for the fans of Taylor Jenkins Reid, Sally Rooney, which I am. I am a fan of both these writers. And The Ark is a smart, high-concept love story that asks, is it possible to optimize our most intimate relationships? It's interesting, right? Fascinating. Yeah, that is it with latest releases. And now I have the most read books of the last month. This is according to Goodreads, not me. Also, this is the list for the whole world, not just India. The first book is It Ends With Us. Now this is surprising. I thought the hype has boiled down a bit, but clearly it hasn't. The second book on the list is Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. Interesting. The third is Love Hypotheses. On fourth, we have Midnight Library. On fifth, we have Verity. This is shocking to me. Okay, I personally did not enjoy Verity at all, but clearly there are a lot of other people who did enjoy it and are still enjoying the book. I would say that it's extremely popular on TikTok and Instagram, which is why I think it's on the list. Next we have Reminders of Him. The book, man, just released last month and it is already in the top 10 list. What? And if I look clearly, Colleen Hoover has 3 books. It Ends With Us, Verity and Reminders of Him. Wow, this is a lot. On 7th we have People We Meet on a Vacation. Nice. I would like this one to be on 2nd or 3rd, but it's alright. And last but not the least, we have The Song of Achilles. Interesting. That was the list. The next segment is general news. Here I've included everything and anything. For example, Kolkata Book Fair has been postponed to Feb 28th due to COVID circumstances. I mean, it's alright, theek hai, koi nahi. This one is interesting, that Penguin Random House takes over Simon & Schuster for a deal worth $2 billion. Now this makes Penguin Random House the biggest publisher, like a mega publisher, and it is the only publishing house which is running in profits, like earning in profits. Otherwise, you already, I'm sure you would know that Westland Publishing House is shutting down. Amazon is closing it because of revenue and profits. They were, you know, in loss. So yeah, that was the third news actually about Westland being stopped. But moving on, we have a great news, and that is a positive news actually, and that is that physical print books sale have increased in the year 2021, that is last year during the pandemic, by 8.9%. Why? I feel like because first of all, people read more during pandemic and they would have read ebooks, but the increase in sale of physical books is because of TikTok, not in India, not just TikTok, like Reels, Instagram, because people post these beautiful pictures of physical copies and you want to buy them. So I think that, you know, Instagram, like Bookstagram, is promoting physical books, the aesthetics of having a physical book, which is why you can see an increase in the sales of physical books. So that is last but not the least, I have a book of some anticipated books, which means that the books that would release anytime in future or this year. The first one is Paris Apartment by Lucy Foley. Now this one is actually a crime thriller, gothic crime thriller. Then we have Book Lovers by Emily Henry. I loved Emily Henry. I've read two of her books, Beach Read and People We Meet on Vacation. I loved both of them. Like her romance, like the stories have maturity to them, which is what I like. It's like adult, mature romance, and I'm looking forward to reading Book Lovers. The trope I feel like is quite similar to Beach Read, but still. The next one is Love on the Air by Ali Hazelwood, which is expected to be a sequel of Love Hypotheses. I'm so looking forward to read this book. Next we have All My Rage by Sabaa Tahir. I haven't read any of Sabaa Tahir's book, but she's quite an acclaimed author. So Daisy Darker is another thriller, dark suspense thriller. Let's see when it releases. And yeah, that's it with this video. I hope you had a gala time or at least learned something new from this video, got to know something new. Also, I'll be coming up with a video on few of the books which are being adapted into movies and series. I thought of including that in this video, but then I felt like the video would turn out extremely lengthy. So I'll be making a separate video because the list is quite long. So keep an eye on that, on the books that are expected to turn into movies and TV series. And yeah, with that said, I'll see you later with another video. Until then.